Hello, welcome to Roadway Coffee. I'm Arwen.
And my name's Shane.
Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the ROK or ROK manual coffee grinder.
This came all the way from England. It was designed and engineered in London. To make a good cup of coffee and to make really good espresso, you want a very consistent grind, and usually you will only get that out of the Burr grinders. So let's go ahead and unbox this. All right, so we have a box in here. So we'll look at that in a minute. This says it's got a 10-year guarantee. So this is the Burr grinder. Okay, this is our little bamboo cup right here. So this actually screws on lefty-tighty, righty-loosey, which is opposite. Turn this thing right here, and this will adjust from coarse to fine. All right, there's also some anti-skid strip on here that is supposed to keep this fastened very well to your countertop. It actually does a pretty good job at that, so you can stick that down and it literally is there. So you put this cup underneath there and you could grind away like that. This looks like it would be great sitting on a kitchen counter somewhere, maybe in a application where you've got room. It does take up a little bit of room, but at the same time, you've got the convenience of being able to grind coffee like you would get out of a electric grinder and the speed of an electric grinder. All right, guys, so one of the most important things for pulling a great espresso shot is having a high-quality Burr grinder. Burr grinders will give you a very consistent grind.
And you're not going to get that out of a grinder like this.
So let's see how the ROK grinder does to produce a really nice, consistent ground. So because you're using, your arm strength to do this thing, it's gonna probably wobble a little bit. So I'm gonna actually place my hand here. I'm gonna set a stopwatch so you kind of get an idea how long it takes to grind the amount of coffee you need for one shot of espresso. So I'm gonna set this down and start. All right, so it took a little over a minute to grind the amount we need for one shot of espresso, and that was at about 90 turns total. So we got some nice consistent grounds here. There's no big chunks, there's not any powder, it's all the same. So I think we are ready to give this espresso a try. I'd say for the most part, we're pretty happy with it.
Yeah, for the most part, works very good. Very consistent grind. Probably pulled like 20 shots with it already.
Yeah, and it does stay relatively stable on the countertop, especially if you have your hand here holding it down.
My siblings enjoyed using it. Got a kick out of it.
So we're going to have the link for this in the video description where you could check it out yourself.
And of course, we always recommend you using our Roadway coffee in your ROK Burr grinder. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.